Turn on the news, scan earnings headlines, or listen to any executive interview today, and one theme keeps surfacing beneath the surface: uncertainty. Interest rates shift faster than expected. Consumer sentiment swings from quarter to quarter. Geopolitical tensions disrupt supply chains. Regulatory frameworks evolve. Technology cycles accelerate. In this environment, one strategic adjustment has become increasingly clear: businesses are focusing on what they can control. For decades, companies built strategies around forecasts that assumed relative stability. Economic cycles were expected, but not constant disruption. Today, volatility feels structural rather than temporary. And when the external environment becomes unpredictable, leadership attention naturally shifts inward. Why are businesses focusing on what they can control? Because control reduces fragility. External forces, interest rates, inflation, global conflicts, political developments, currency movements, are outside a company's direct influence. Attempting to predict them precisely has become increasingly difficult. Instead of trying to outguess every macroeconomic turn, many businesses are strengthening internal levers: cost structures, operational efficiency, cash management, pricing discipline, and workforce productivity. The first area of control is cost discipline. In uncertain markets, revenue forecasts can fluctuate. Demand may soften unexpectedly. But companies can control how lean or bloated their operations are. As a result, leadership teams are scrutinizing expenses more closely. They are renegotiating supplier contracts, streamlining product lines, automating workflows, and eliminating underperforming divisions. This focus on efficiency is not about panic-driven cuts. It is about structural resilience. Businesses that maintain disciplined cost bases are better positioned to absorb revenue shocks without destabilizing the entire organization. Cash flow management is another critical area of control. Liquidity has become a strategic priority. Companies are holding stronger cash reserves, reducing unnecessary capital expenditures, and managing debt maturities carefully. Access to capital is no longer assumed to be unlimited or inexpensive. By strengthening balance sheets, businesses reduce dependency on unpredictable credit conditions. Pricing strategy has also become a controlled variable. While companies cannot control broad inflation trends, they can control how they price their products relative to value delivered. Data analytics allows firms to understand elasticity more precisely. Instead of blanket price increases, businesses are applying targeted adjustments, protecting margins without alienating customers. Operational processes are another lever. Supply chain disruptions over the past several years revealed vulnerabilities in global sourcing models. Many businesses are diversifying suppliers, nearshoring certain production lines, and increasing transparency within logistics networks. They cannot eliminate global disruptions, but they can reduce exposure. Technology plays a major role in enhancing control. Real-time data dashboards provide visibility into performance metrics. AI-driven forecasting tools refine inventory planning. Automation reduces human error and improves consistency. These tools give leadership clearer insight into operational health, allowing faster and more informed decisions. There is also a psychological dimension to this shift. In volatile markets, uncertainty can paralyze decision-making. By concentrating on controllable variables, organizations create a sense of stability. Leaders can take decisive action on internal matters even when external headlines remain unpredictable. Investors are reinforcing this mindset. Markets have shown preference for companies that demonstrate margin stability, predictable cash flow, and disciplined capital allocation. Firms that appear overly dependent on favorable macro conditions often face skepticism. Businesses that emphasize internal control mechanisms build credibility. Workforce strategy reflects this approach as well. Instead of aggressive hiring during short-term demand spikes, many companies are prioritizing productivity improvements. They are investing in training, automation, and cross-functional flexibility. By enhancing output per employee, businesses create adaptability without constant headcount swings. Another reason businesses are focusing on what they can control is risk management. Large, bold expansions into unfamiliar markets carry variables that are difficult to forecast. In uncertain times, companies are more cautious about adding complexity. They are choosing to deepen expertise within core markets rather than expanding rapidly into unknown territory. This inward focus does not eliminate ambition, it recalibrates it. Growth is pursued, but through controlled steps. Investments are phased. Pilot programs are tested before full-scale launches. Financial models incorporate conservative assumptions. The broader economic backdrop supports this discipline. Interest rates remain sensitive to inflation data. Regulatory changes can shift quickly. Consumer confidence can move sharply in response to global events.